Hey guys, this is Paul. I want to share about a man that's really changed my life. His name is Ravi Zacharias. I just read a post on social media saying that he's very ill. He had cancer. He's gone through some treatment, but he's at a point where there's really no treatment. And my heart's heavy because if there's anybody who had so much impact in my faith, that's Ravi Zacharias. I first heard about him when my dad asked me to listen to his radio broadcast show called Let My People Think. And literally, I thought to myself, wow, there's no one that I heard in my life who was speaking about Jesus and the Gospels in such an intellectual and yet a very gentle way. Unlike many other pastors I heard, he was talking about philosophy, science, history, and really saying that Christianity is a reasonable faith in a way that just completely fascinated me. And as a college student who was just struggling with my faith personally, going to a secular university, his podcasts, his books literally changed my life. After listening to his shows after shows, the way that Ravi speaks, if you've never heard, as an ESL student, one of the benefits was I started to learn all these sophisticated words. It was one of the pros of actually listening to him, because for me to actually understand him, I actually had to understand some of the words. So I started studying English more as a result of that. But I remember after that just devouring all his books. In fact, I've read his book, Walking from East to West. And never in my life have I cried after reading a book. And this was the only time after reading Ravi's autobiography, Walking from East to West, that I actually cried. I don't know why, but it really connected me on a deeper level. Maybe because I am Korean American. And I understand the challenges that he had to face and the type of loneliness and the sense of meaninglessness that he experienced when he was a young teenager. I also moved to Canada when I was 14 years old and struggled with a lot of just cultural differences and challenges throughout that whole process. And after reading all these books, it really started to I started to look back in my own faith and really understand my faith is not like believing in Santa Claus, but believing in an actual real God who exists through all these evidences that really point that Jesus is real. He is the Son of God, that he was resurrected from the dead, and that because of him, and because of his grace, I am who I am today. So I started going to his week-long summer institute, the RZIM Summer Institute, when I was a junior in college, and I was probably one of the few youngest participants there. But I was so just hopeful to meet Ravi Zacharias. But what I found out was Ravi was actually going through a back surgery at the time. So that was about year 2006 or 2007, I believe. And so I've never met him. I've seen him in a few churches that he spoke at where I went to, but I've always wanted to meet Ravi in person. And I don't know, there's something that it's in my heart that I just felt I had to just record this message, because how much Ravi has meant to me. In fact, one of my friends asked me, if you could meet anybody in the world, both from the past to today, who would it be? And the first person that I thought of was Ravi Zacharias. Uh, and after going to his summer institute, and seeing his legacy and seeing his incredible work, and his incredible character, his gentleness that he brings as he engages people, it really challenged me, and actually it inspired me. And I remember saying to myself, I want to be like Ravi Zacharias. I want to become someone like him who is so fired up for God and the gospel and is able to do it in a way, in a such loving and gentle way. So I want to thank you, Ravi, for who you are, for what you've done. And I just lifted a prayer after reading the post on social media for a supernatural healing in your life. I'm just so thankful for who you are as a person. In fact, you are my mentor. You are more than a mentor who really impacted me in so many ways in the development of my faith and the person that I am today. I'm so thankful, Ravi Zacharias. Um, yeah, just wanted to share these words. Thank you very much.